I do not allow any philosophical reflection to take away the joy of simple things in life. No human being can hide a secret. If the mouth is silent, the fingertips speak. We can defend ourselves against an attack, but we are defenseless against praise. One day, when you look back, you will see that the most beautiful days were the ones when you fought. We are not only what we think to be, we are more. We are also what we remember and what we forget. We are the words we exchange, the mistakes we make, the impulses we yield to unwillingly. From error to error, one discovers the whole truth. Ultimately, we need to love in order not to fall ill. Who has eyes to see and ears to hear will convince themselves that mortals cannot hide any secret. Dogs love their friends and bite their enemies, quite unlike people who are incapable of pure love and always mix love and hate in their relationships. I exist where I do not think. The instinct to love an object requires the skill to obtain it, and if a person thinks they cannot control the object and feels threatened by it, they act against it. One becomes very crazy when in love. Wherever I go, I discover that a poet has been there before me. The false is sometimes the truth upside down. Belief in God persists due to the desire for an immortal, protective Father and immortality, or as an opiate against the misery and suffering of human existence. To be in love is to be closer to insanity than to reason. Great things can be revealed through small hints. Plato said that the good are those who are content to dream of what the wicked do in reality. Popularization leads to shallow acceptance without serious study. People just repeat the phrases they learn in the theater or in the press. They think they understand something of psychoanalysis because they play with its jargon. The intellect never rests until it gains an audience. Who does not love falls ill. I cannot remember any need in childhood as strong as the need for a father's protection. Success replaces all arguments. There are no jokes. We would be better if we didn't want to be so good. Whoever has eyes to see and ears to hear can convince themselves that no mortal can keep a secret. If the lips are silent, the person's fingertips will speak. It is guilt, not faith, that moves mountains. Psychoanalysis is essentially a cure through love. We are made of flesh, but we have to live as if we were made of iron. How strong a person becomes when they are certain of being loved. A man who is free from religion has a better chance to live a more normal and complete life. Happiness is an individual problem. Here, no advice is valid. Each one must seek for themselves to become happy. We could be much better if we did not want to be so good. Intelligence is the only means we have to master our instincts. Thought is the rehearsal of action. Dreaming is the satisfaction of desire coming true. If you want to endure life, be prepared to accept death. The state prohibits the individual from engaging in criminal acts, not because it wishes to abolish them, but because it wants to monopolize them. Science is not an illusion, but it would be an illusion to believe that we can find elsewhere what it cannot provide. Our civilization is largely responsible for our misfortunes. We would be much happier if we abandoned it and returned to primitive conditions. Anything that encourages the growth of emotional ties must work against war. Religion is comparable to a childhood neurosis. The progressive renunciation of instincts seems to be one of the foundations of human civilization. It is futile to dream that you are drinking. When the thirst is real, you must wake up to drink. Educate him as you will. In any case, you will educate him poorly. The energetic and successful man is the one who can turn the fantasies of desire into realities. Jews admire the spirit more than the body. Given the choice between the two, I would also place intelligence first. I cannot imagine that a life without work can bring any kind of comfort. Creative imagination and work go hand in hand for me. I take pleasure in nothing else. Dreams are the realization of a desire. We are never so defenseless against suffering as when we love. Against attacks, we can defend ourselves. Against praise, we can do nothing. In the beginning was action. Sigmund Freud was an Austrian neurologist and the founder of psychoanalysis, a pioneering field in psychology. He is known for his influential theories on the unconscious mind, the interpretation of dreams, and the role of human sexuality in mental development. Freud's work had a profound impact on the understanding of human behavior and the field of psychology.